Tell him, Barry. Oh.
Little bazzy, whoopie, boy.
Dogs.
Good in, yeah.
Get a fucking dog up here.
Woof. Actually, you have one on ya.
On me. Dogs. What is good? What is poppin', everybody? My name is Uncle C. This is Barrington.
That's Bazza. My name is No Sean.
Now I'm just throwing off. I'm Uncle Dan. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hi, Barrington. Hi.
I should have said at the end after you went down, Barrington, I thought I'd do it earlier because there is that delay. I thought I could have caught it before Notion said it. So I apologize, Notion, for throwing you both off. It won't happen again.
You try it.
And I was a valiant attempt. And I'd like to welcome you all to episode 107 of motherfucking Bad Habits of Podcast. Make motherfucking yeah, that's like wrap it up. What's good, cunts?
Everything.
Good.
Everything.
It's cold.
Fucking Jesus.
It's
Oh my God.
cold as fuck.
Frozen
It's like
lips.
1 minute it wasn't that bad, and then next minute it's like minus 10. It's like crazy.
Minus 10 with 35, 36 kilometer an hour winds. Nature's like,
Yeah.
fucking suck a
No.
dick. And then, whoa, it's like the first taste,
Crazy.
our first licks of winter.
It's fucking annoying because I don't think it was like pretty chill. Like I swear to God, like a week or two ago it was 22 degrees or no, it felt like 29 degrees on like one of the weekend days.
That's
I remember it being like really warm and like thinking, oh, maybe we won't get that much snow, and then randomly it was like, wow, like
Let's bring it
10.
back to those days.
Right?
Those
To be
days-
fair though,
Nell.
I imagine though, Dan, like I remember Montreal 3 months ago, but like it was a different level. Like the Montreal snow, I remember always coming back from Toronto in the winter, and like you know you could wear kicks here and stuff. You come back to Montreal and there's like 6 feet piles of snow everywhere. It was just insane.
It's just intense. Like I was out a couple nights ago, and I drove back home, and the snow was like so thick. It was crazy. Like I could barely see out the car. It was
Oh,
ridiculous.
like that. Okay. Have you driven?
Yeah, I've driven in snow a few times. Like it's fine. It's just a bit annoying because you can't go that fast.
Ways.
Super slow. But it is what it is.
It's terrifying. It sucks that you guys got shat on there. I mean, for what I'm learning is that Hamilton's even softer than Toronto because Tiff's mum was being here the last like 2 or 3 days. She went home today, and we kept her last night because of the snow. We was like, oh, we didn't want to go. You know, we'd have to drive her to the station. Then she'd have to get an Uber from there. We're just like, let's just stay off the road. Stay one more night. It's fine. And she was worried that it was going to be colder than Toronto, but it actually was warmer here by like 3 to 5 degrees. And there's like, I don't know if I'd call it a dusting. Like we didn't get like dumped on or anything. It was like,
Oh, you barely got any snow?
Yeah, there's like maybe at best half a centimeter to a centimeter on the deck outside type of thing, which is fun for Barrington because it was his first time seeing snow properly. And he's like eating it all and then doing the thing where he's like jumping at it, like, like out of the blue, just like as if he just saw us trying to catch something. It's very funny.
I love that. I love that from him. He's so smart.
He's a smart little boy. We had to get him a slush suit and little booties.
Oh, swag.
So it was cute.
Wow.
And Tiff's mum got him these little like socks that with little things on the bottom so that he could walk around.
Use the iPhone while he's on the...
Because the salt can fuck with his... Because the other slush boots are more for when the ground is like covered in snow, I think. And then the little socks are kind of cute, but they'll keep his feet warm, his paws warm, and off from the salt. Apparently the salt to melt snow can fuck with paws and stuff. And plus it's pretty cold. Imagine like walking outside on the ground today barefoot. Like that's what he's dealing with. So it's...
mate, we're Australian. We can do it.
No,
we just choose not to.
I'm a pussy. Speaking of that, our friend Chanel, who's from Toronto, lives in Melbourne. She's been there 3, maybe 4 years. And she, the other day, she was, we're hanging out. She's coming here for New Year's. And she was on like a call with Tiff and her friends. And I said hi to her. And she's like, oh, look, I'm like barefoot in the office like Australians are. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then she was talking about, you go to the mall, like cunts are just not wearing shoes anywhere. And I was like, I forgot people did that.
Yeah.
It's
like grounding on a elite level. It's like
What?
everybody's grounded constantly, but it's to the point where it's disgusting. You go on the subway, bro. Motherfuckers have, we used to call it something really bad that you can't say anymore. When your feet are dirty, and so I used to do it all the time at the beach when I go to the mountains to smoke weed, when I go to the park to probably drink and have a barbecue, like all those fun usual Australian things. But like people do it to the extreme. Like I've never done it in the office. I've never done it in the city. I've never done it in really public places, especially when you're involving regular tarmac and like regular bitumen paved sidewalks and footpaths and shit. Like, dude, hell no. Can't take it to elite level grounding in Australia. They don't give a fuck. Their feet are like leather bags.
Why is that a thing? I've never heard of this. I've never.
I mean,
heard
like,
the
dude,
weather, maybe
more. Yeah, you don't need shoes. Like your feet are fucking.
No, you fucking. Well, you don't. I disagree.
Nah, you need shoes because even in Jamaica they're wearing shoes everywhere. Like that's nuts.
Yeah, they just take the grounding to the next level, but they're also people just like keep it 1,000 a bit too much. I think
it's disgusting to me. I hate it. Like I would never do it.
I just do it where nature. I want to be on grass and on dirt and on earth, or I want to be on sand. I find it hard to do it on the concrete in the urban settings, which a lot of people do, which is very confusing. Which is why we're even talking about this. So yeah,
you could step on anything like glass.
Glass and shit.
And your shit is not built for that. Like it's not like
debris, office debris.
Exactly. Human man-made debris is not what, say, people thousands of years ago who didn't live in concrete cities, they were walking on, like you was describing, like just earth and whatever, sand and
rocks and shit. Like you do develop a callus and a layer, but like,
it's not like broken glass and syringes.
Thumbtack will fuck you up.
Yeah. So it's like a different level of challenges. So I agree with Dan. You absolutely fucking need shoes. I think it's, I know, I hate that stuff. Anyway, it's just funny you mentioned that. And then that happened like a week ago. And I completely forgot. And I had to explain it to Tiff because she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't see that.
Yeah, cunts don't wear shoes.
And yeah.
That's fascinating.
I mean, it's not like crazy common, but whenever you see it, you're one of those. All right. Yeah.
This is why Australia is not real.
Although sometimes I feel like it's not. When you go back there, when you go for the first time, you'll trip balls. That it's like you can't believe that people talk like that. For real.
And operate like that every single day.
And everyone's around, like everyone around you talks like that. It feels like an elaborate practical joke at points. We're from there. And like, I don't know. It's weird, bro. Like it's funny. So it's, maybe it doesn't exist and it was all a dream. And,
I think you grew up in Chile. You didn't realize. That's why you can speak some Spanish, but you just don't know how to speak that Spanish. But
you just end up with it.
You were born in Chile. You just didn't even know.
It makes sense. It really does add up. I think we need some video proof of that. I'm here for it, Daniel. Where are we going to start today, cunts? What do we want to move into? Or do we want to? Is there anything we want to talk about just personally, or anything before we get into stuff?
Health update.
Oh, how's the neck?
This is almost fixed and like fully healed. So basically, instead of being like a big gaping asshole, it's the size of like, I don't know, something you'd like when you like button your jeans up, like an eyelet for a jean hole. It's tiny as fuck. So yeah, got my last gauze changing appointment on Tuesday, and then my last one. They're going to assess, and then I should be able to just get some shit sent home with me, and I can just dress it myself. But yeah, pretty much like 98% healed, cunt. So.
Nice. Yes, claps.
Let's go.
Great.
Good on you.
Yeah. W's in the chat.
Dubs in the chat. Yeah,
W's in the chat.
Band-aids. Put a Band-aid in the chat.
Band-aids in the chat.
Band-aids.
Spam Band-aids.
That's great, man.
So yeah.
Spam Band-aids. Nice, man. Congrats.
Good shit.
The only downside to the healthy stuff is because it's so snowy out, I can't ride my fucking bike anywhere. Even my regular, like my road bike, it's hard to ride anywhere because all the bike lanes have got snow in them, and because they don't get cleared, and it got cold again, it's like frozen mountains of ice. So it's like,
what do you do instead?
I don't honestly. I'm gonna have to bushwalk or I skate. I have to go get my skate sharpened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go to just the rink down the street to the local park. It's actually kind of cute, but Yeah, just go through.
Not bad.
Get the.
We should go to the let's go to the ice rink outside of Union Station. It's free. They give you boots as well.
Ew, I would not.
I know.
You should buy some, Dan. It's part of being Canadian. We got that within the first maybe week or two of moving.
God.
We bought. I got it right there. My hockey stick, a puck, and skates.
Yep.
Wow,
it's like part of getting. It's like when you get your citizenship, you get a flag, and they give you a thing.
Yep.
It's like when you move here, you get skates and a stick and a puck. I don't have a stick actually, but I've got a puck and skates that have been used more than half a dozen times actually now, maybe 7 times.
Nice.
But
you know the same ones, yeah, same ones we got.
Yeah, we get the same ones.
Are they? They're the most uncomfortable things in the world. They're horrible.
You have to wear double socks, dog. Otherwise, it's not even a thing. But they're very uncomfortable and they're supposed to be annoying as fuck. Unless you're paying $6 for a pair of skates, which a lot of my elite, my elite beer league hockey mates that I know have told me like that are the shit. The business
that makes sense.
End of the skating, yes, you gotta pay a lot for comfort. But yeah, just wear 2 pairs of really good socks. Like then it should be the way to go. I don't have any problems with mine anymore, but since I've been biking, like mountain biking properly, the skating became easier. But yeah, I need to do the skating in the winter to maintain the tough legs.
Makes sense.
And just the fucking skating will give you tree trunks, so I'm keen. So just have to deal with the face cold and the hands cold. It's my only problem with winter. I can ride a bike in -10. I can go skating in the same temperature. I just gotta have the face and the mitts covered, mate.
Yeah, that's fair. And maybe get those ski goggles.
Goggles.
Yeah, you should get the ski goggles.
I have those for downhill mountain biking when I went to the bike park. So I have the goggles already. I didn't think about that.
Nice.
Thanks, son.
Nice.
So you wear like a ski mask with the big opening there.
Oh,
and then the goggles. Then all you gotta do is put some lip balm on and shit and keep your little fucking dogs all smooth and shiny.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 boom.
Smooth, shiny dogs. I love that. It's keen.
Or you should get the sunglasses, which are like the rainbow tint.
Yeah.
You see them ones, yeah, those things are sick.
There's a name for that. It's called what's it called? Because when I got my eyes, I had LASIK surgery in 2006, and I'm wearing glasses right now. Because it's bullshit. But when I got sunglasses for the first time, they told me to get. Is it called polarized? It's called polarized. I think that's the what you're talking about, Dan. So it's like it helps remove the UV power because your eyes are a bit sensitive because they literally cut them fuckers open. You have to. The sunglasses I had to buy were specifically like one of those kind for that. So I think that it would help if you've gone really fast, basically downhill or some shit, and you've got sun glaring at you and wind, blah blah blah. I think that'll like tone everything down so you can like.
You should get it. They look so ridiculous, but I just kind of like them. They're just kind of funny.
Yeah. Kind of game. Remember when rappers used to wear them like on their head to the side, just to be
cool? Like Raekwon and shit. They have like Oakley and the snowboarding goggles.
Yeah,
that were the super polarized lenses. They were amazing.
So fucking
gangster fashion.
On that note, I don't know why I just remembered now. There was a meteor that went over Ontario.
Yeah, I saw that
Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that on Complex.
There was a sonic boom apparently for it to come in, and it was 3:30. We were awake, didn't hear it. Yeah, right. Sonic boom. And 2 mates of mine in Hamilton here sent me their doorbell footage. Dave Dunville, one of them knows, and they caught it. I can just show it to the screen right now. It's pretty fucking sick. So one of them.
Wow.
So Dave.
That's wild. Look at Bazza. What a good bloke.
He heard his mother. His mother's coming to fetch him.
It's focusing.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, go on.
On the left top of the screen. That's crazy.
Wow, that is actually fucking crazy.
What an exclusive. Run it again. The people
run
it
again. There you go. Run it again.
Go on.
Catch it. Go on,
camera. Go on, camera. Move it back a smidge.
Oh, you bitch hole. I can't.
Yeah. We're not seeing that.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay, hang on. Let me play it again.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Nice.
And watch it come over the...
Yeah, on the top left. Look at that out of nowhere.
Wow.
And then...
aliens.
I can't do it. Then the other dude sent one.
Look at Bazza.
Look at the reflection on the car windscreen.
Deflection on the
Gotcha.
car windscreen.
that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, firebombs.
Crazy, eh?
That is
That's
insane.
wild. That's pretty bright.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
super
that's
bright.
fucking bright as fuck.
And it was 1 meter wide, so it was super small, and it was essentially just a fireball that had burst in. And did you see there was a fucking wicked video of it going across
Past the CN Tower, right?
So sick, bro.
So sick.
No, I didn't
So
see that.
sick.
Hey.
Oh, if you just Google it, it's like because obviously it's the best video, so it's like the one that comes
Sick.
up. It's so fucking fire, literally. So that was fun.
Nice.
We'll get just like we did last week. Because I feel like we always talked about our personal stuff, business shit at the end of the pod. But last week we did it at the beginning. So no beat update. What's going on? You were just telling me off air that you uploaded some beats to BeatStars.
Yep, just chucking a few on there. Just getting a different, platform. Just putting my stuff out on a new platform because there's, I've heard some good things from other producers, friends of mine that are on there, and just trying to diversify the bonds and make sure man's know.
Beautiful.
And the rest of November, I've got a promotion on. If you buy a mix or master or a beat, then you get a free one of the thing that you buy. So that promo's still on. So yeah, give me a shout at Notion Baby, DMs, Tinks.
What's the BeatStars Addy, like website or whatever? How can they find you there?
If you just search Notion Baby on BeatStars, it comes up. There's no
like direct link.
Not yet. I literally just started it, and it tells you that you have to
verify your profile.
Yeah, so that'll happen soon. So if you just search for Notion Baby, it'll come up.
Dope. That's wicked, man.
Yeah, man.
Can people
some stuff that's on BeatStars is not on my NotionBeats.com, so I wanted to put some new things there.
I like
exclusive.
Can people buy the beats? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but on Bandcamp they can choose a beat and actually cash out on that beat on Bandcamp, and same deal on BeatStars. Is that accurate?
Just on BeatStars, not on Bandcamp. I've only got I've got the stream only and the information on there, but you can give me a shout to buy it.
It's probably smart because then they'll take like 20%.
They take too much.
Yeah.
And also the beats that are on notionbeats.com are basically not finished beats either. They're short versions of the beats, and they're non-structured, and they're not finished mixing, and they're not also to proper arrangement, because that's what I say in the disclaimer. It's like, for anybody who buys these beats, you can change it however the fuck you want. I'll arrange the beat to your song once you've recorded it. Like, I want to do collaborations with artists. I don't want to just sell you a beat and you can do what you want. I like to build the beat to your song, so it's like a proper production. So it's the best result. So that's basically what I have on the Notion Beats. It's like really good skeletons that can get, elaborated and arranged properly into full songs once cunts, have done their bit and we've got a song to go. So when I say cunts, I mean clients and people that I love and appreciate and admire and adore. So, they know it's always a term of endearment. You know how it goes. Just wanted to fill that in.
I respect that. I'm glad for the people. Dan and I knew what you were talking about, but maybe
we knew.
The man dem may not.
Yeah, no.
So that is lit. I can say finally, Relentless Deluxe is out.
Hey,
got it done. That dropped on Friday, November 18th, which happened to be our late father's birthday. My promo game was
also happy birthday, Brucey.
Happy birthday, Brucey, you fucking legend. Which was kind of cool, eh? Like that was the day that it dropped.
Very nice.
I've just had a
synchronicity.
I know, right? He would have been 71, just like I'm 41. Yes. So I thought that was kind of cool, at least to have, because I like to do albums, hopefully try to do things on days that mean something. It's just kind of cool that way. Barrington's getting frisky. Yeah, you right, buddy?
Very.
I think he's hungry. It's dinner time. I think Tiff might be preparing it. But what my point was...
He wants the root.
I don't want to talk about it. He's been humping me so fucking crazy. When you guys come, he's going to fuck the shit out of you both.
If I lived with you, dude, I would be fucking humping you non-stop, pause.
Yeah, same.
Guys, stop.
Hey, buddy.
Stop.
Hey, mate.
Barrington, you hear what they say about? My promo game for this album has been so bad. I'm horrendous. I'm gonna work on it. It's just like, bro, like Tiff's mom's been here and I want to spend time with her. We've had like work shit out the ass. We're doing interviews for some YouTube channels and there's so much happening with the agency, and then our side project, the what's it called? The Link Up, the non-profit, is like, we're in our series where we do the collaboration beers, and that's just taking up mad time. I was hanging out with like, I had big beer days this week and shit. I hang out with Jeff from Town Nosh the other day.
Oh, lovely.
We went to Fairweather. He's fucking great. He's a sick cunt. We went to Fairweather. We met those cunts. Good dudes. I didn't know them. So they showed us the back. It's huge. I was surprised. Dan, we took you to Fairweather that weekend we moved in. Remember that place we sat outside in an industrial area?
Yes. Yeah, that place was lit. I love that place.
Yeah, it was dope, man. Like, that tap room is super tiny, but the back is like 10 times the size. It was crazy.
Nice.
I was really shocked. So what was my point? Relentless Deluxe is out. 5 new songs, all mixed and mastered by Notion, all produced by Maya Clarity. Oh, Tiff's taken... Do we put him down? I just don't want him to piss, because he's going to get excited. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll put this here. There you go. And you want his rope? I can bring it later. Bye, Bear. Love you, Bear. Tiff's taking him up there. Give him some food.
Love you.
Dan and Brad both say love you, miss you. To Tiff. Well, they're saying it to Barrington, but I guess I said it to you too.
Yeah.
Wow. Be your own, eh? Hey?
Yes.
She's like, yes, it'd be your own.
Goodness me.
Always be your own. So, yes, album's out. 5 new songs. 1 song featuring Maya Clarity. 2 songs featuring Andrew Cameron. The bangers. Happy it's finally done and dusted. Oh, artwork by Joshua Telfer.
Mm-hmm.
Album's out, so I'm just happy that's out. I'm gonna do the email blast and the fucking... Normally, I'm so unorganized. It's so whack. I posted on social. I haven't posted on Instagram yet because I just need the time to focus. So I'm gonna try and do that tonight or tomorrow latest. So that is great. Probably going to shoot some videos more from that. I'm going to talk to Rich. He's gallivanting as he always is. Comes in Miami right now, just hanging out.
Miami, wow.
Yeah, I'm hella jealous.
Love that.
Right? That's where the squad is. Part of the squad's out there, you know what I mean?
Incredible. Yeah.
T Squad, you know the vibes, Nosh.
Mm-hmm.
And December 16th, C and Decipher, and who is also Smokewell. He's got different names for his aliases. Our EP is submitted, so By Toxic City Volume 2 drops December 16th. Mixed and mastered by Notion once again. Of course, no one else touches that shit. It's good, man. It's a banger of a project. I really like this one. I like working with Dylan. He's a tripper of a cunt. Great dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just loves rap, and I found that we just make really dope music. I just like the music we make, so we're gonna keep working on that. So that's coming out, so I'll keep y'all posted. Going to shoot a video. We have some ideas, so we probably might want to do the one with you, Nosh. We got a wicked posse cut on them with like 8 dudes, which is a real sick track. It was a whole ordeal to put together, but
Pause for that.
Yeah. Pause.
Let me be in a video.
Oh, well, we need that. Oh yeah, if we do one for Relentless, we have to get you in the video. So we have to figure that out.
I'm there for like 2 weeks. So.
In Christmas.
I'm in Toronto between you guys and Toronto for 2 weeks.
So, over Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Then I'll talk to Rich and I'll see if we can shoot it then. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then maybe because we want to shoot a video, we want to do like a one take video for one of the songs off the By Toxicity 2. So we might need someone for that. So it might be cool to get you on that, Brad. And we were even talking about Notion. Sorry, Gabby. We were putting. I think that's the new thing. If someone does Gubby, you have to be like.
Yeah, I love it.
That was synchronized. That was amazing, guys. That was great. Yeah, I want to do like the one take videos we were talking about, like for one of the joints off By Toxic City, which is cool. And we probably need someone to shoot it. I definitely want to do one for the song that you're on, Nosh, at some point. Just slowly do the videos. Now that we're all pretty close, it makes it a lot easier to do it. I'm like 35 minutes from Smokewell. I still haven't met the cunt in person, but pretty close.
Oh, say word.
Yeah.
No
have
way.
you? Nosh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to meet him.
Where?
We got to highlight him to catch up.
He's a funny guy for sure.
Yeah, he's a tripper. Maybe we should go to grab a beer or something. Anyway, music coming.
Oh,
New
it won't
music.
be a beer.
Yeah, that's true. What if we meet halfway and you have to drive so you can behave himself?
Oh no, he doesn't behave.
Oh god.
Oh, Cambridge cancer, I tell you.
He's a cheeky son of a gun.
Oh, Smokey. So anyway, new music coming. So that is all the personal stuff. I'm just reviewing this shit. All right, we have a whole bunch of ridiculous things. What do we want to talk about first, fellas? I'll let you guys pick. Maybe Dan, since you weren't here last week, you can kick it off with whatever you feel like.
Okay, pressure's on. I think we should address the World Cup.
Sports.
Nice one.
I think.
Fuck, I love sports. I want to do all the talking for this one, but I feel like I'm going to let you run with it. So.
Are you sure? As long as you're okay with that, because I'm happy.
I need to practice my restraint, so you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. All
right, run that.
World Cup kicked off today, and the ceremony was before the game. There's a big ceremony, and Morgan Freeman was in the ceremony.
Really?
And he was there on stage speaking with a mic and shit. I don't know what it was really about. I think it was all about like inclusivity and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool. It was like a really nice ceremony, really beautiful. And then what else? So then the first game was only one game today to kick it off, and it was Qatar, who was the host nation, versus Ecuador. And I'm sorry to say, but Qatar are really bad at football. Wow.
Right.
Wow, they're bad. They must not. I don't think half of their team is professional. Like, it's really bad.
Huh.
Like, and they're the first host nation to ever lose the first game in the World Cup.
No shit.
So I was like, this team is pretty bad.
Didn't they get it in a shady way?
People
they buy it or whatever?
People think this is a conspiracy. There's actually a new Netflix documentary about the corruption in FIFA, about the FIFA owner Sepp Blatter, and it addresses the World Cup as well. Because people have this assumption that Qatar is not a footballing nation because they haven't got any major leagues or anything which are like internationally recognized. They have. I do think they're quite a footballing nation, like individually anyway. Like I think people over there love football, but it just didn't make sense at the time to give them the World Cup.
Right.
And then essentially people think that Sepp Blatter just paid them to just host it or something like that. So it's super weird. I don't really get who benefits off it. Or Qatar probably paid him to choose Qatar as the host nation. Yeah, it's super weird. But that's a Netflix documentary I really actually want to watch. It seems really cool. And the first game today was Ecuador-Qatar, and Ecuador won 2-0. And it was cool. It's weird because it's the first ever World Cup I've been alive for anyway. First Winter World Cup I've ever experienced. It's never usually winter. It's usually in the summer. And it's usually like a big thing how like, the Premier League's finally over. It's time for usually once the Premier League's over, it's just boring. There's just nothing going on. And then usually when there's like a major tournament, it's like, oh, sick. There's actually something we can look forward to. And now it's kind of like mid-season, and it's super weird. Like,
why?
And it's just never. I associate World Cup with warmth and summer, and being able to go out to patios, watching England play, watching all these different teams. But now it's kind of like it's going to be Christmas, and I'm going to be watching football, and it's going to be so weird because it's like international football during that time never happens. But I'm down for it. Why does it never happen?
Why this year is it in winter?
Because Qatar's too hot in the summer.
Oh, so it's a region-based thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's too hot in the summer. So right now they're playing like 30 degrees, and even that's like way too hot. I think they have to take water breaks. Like it's too hot. So but I'm still down for it. I don't care if it's in the winter. I'm happy that the World Cup's happening, and I can't wait to see Australia win the whole thing, you know?
Let's fucking go. Who are you going for?
Exactly.
Is it obvious, like England, or?
No, it's not really obvious, actually. There's quite a few really good teams. People saying Argentina. People saying Brazil. England are good. France are good. They have a lot of injuries. Germany have a great manager so they've been shit for actually quite a few years, but they're actually looking kind of good now. And Spain is interesting as well. Denmark are actually quite a good team as well. So like you just don't really know. I'm going for Argentina personally because I would love to see Messi win it as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, Messi the GOAT, so I'd love to see it.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
And
World Cup, and then there's games every single day, basically.
okay, for up until Christmas.
Basically, up until I think the finals, like just before Christmas.
Yeah, I guess I got to wrap it up by then.
Yeah. So yeah,
and
sick.
Okay, so sports fans, you already are on top of that, I bet. But the beer ban, tell us about the beer ban thing. I've only read.
Oh yeah, so I've only read on it briefly, but apparently it wasn't going to be a thing. But I understand that it's a very religious country, and obviously there's a big correlation between beer and football. It's like a big thing, like drinking beer whilst watching football, especially for England fans.
Right.
And German fans as well. But like they ban beer drinking in any of the stadiums they're playing in. So it's a interesting decision. I guess I have to respect it because of religious reasons. But it's kind of like I've never seen like football and alcohol not really be associated.
It's usually the major sponsor.
Yeah. And it's just very confusing. But it's kind of like I respect it because. If that's what they want to do, then fair enough, you know.
Okay, interesting. Like, I mean, obviously Budweiser can eat shit and fuck right off, but pretty dirty. I mean, that suggests some dirty behavior in there, right? That they would even do like cancel. I mean, they'd have contracts.
They would, So it's odd. But like, I'm here for football, not politics. So fuck yeah. I just want to see good football.
Are you getting up for the England and Iran match at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Oh yeah, I'm up. I'm gonna watch every single game tomorrow because I know England, Iran. I might actually, and then USA are playing Wales, which should be interesting because USA have actually quite a good team for like the first time ever, but they have a really shit manager, so it's gonna be interesting. And there's another game tomorrow. Actually, I need to check who's playing.
Don't you have a job?
On the 22nd on Tuesday, Australia.
Yeah, that thing. No, I can actually watch it and just sit down. You know.
No,
I don't actually need.
Of course, you can.
I don't need to close my laptop.
You can multitask.
Yeah, exactly. And wait, when's Australia playing? I need to know when Australia's playing.
Yeah, then you can just.
Oh, you guys are playing France. You guys are gonna get fucked.
That's
a shame.
We always get.
So you're gonna get slaughtered.
Every single time I've been paying attention to the World Cups, which has pretty much been since like I think like 2004, maybe even earlier. Anyway, but like it was kind of fun. So I just reckon like Australia's lucky to even qualify. They're always a 10th. They scrape in and then they get in the first round. And then look who we're against this time. It's like don't say.
Yeah, France are the holders. They're the holders of the World Cup. So you're gonna get
so there's no chance. There's not even like.
There's no chance.
It's like a slap game for France.
It's not. It's just like not gonna happen. You're not gonna win.
Yeah,
and like historically, Australia have like. Australia used to have like one standout player. They used to have one good player. Like it used to be Harry Kewell. They used to have Tim Cahill. But now they have like no one. They have no one, and apparently that only like above average players are injured. So. It's kind of like they're really finished. So.
Okay, so how do they even get in?
I don't really know how you qualify. I think you play nations of your continent, and I guess the teams that Australia played against to qualify, or they just
Oceania.
Yeah. So there's not a lot of
like
amazing.
The Fijians are killing it.
Yeah, that's not really a thing, you know. So exactly.
I wonder what league part
Australia wins.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, keep us posted on that so we can.
Well, you're gonna watch it, so.
What time is it on?
2 p.m. on Tuesday.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Tuesday. Easy. You can watch that.
Oh, you just said that before. Yeah, I can fuck with that. That's easy. It's nothing.
Yeah. First Row Sport. Let's go. Illegal fucking plug. Let's go.
All right.
Exactly.
Send the link. You know what I'm saying? We got the group chat. You know the vibes. Okay. Well, Sporty McSports. We haven't had sports chats for a while, so that was
nice. Get your sports news and bad habits. Fuck off, cunt. Hey.
We need like a sports sound effect in here. Yeah, or just like something that someone just yell sports. I don't know, that'd be really good.
Oh my god!
Fuck off, you can.
No.
All right. What's next? What do you guys want to do? All right. Let's talk about Twitter for a second then. Two funny things. Kanye is back on Twitter. just before we just saw what he's trending, because I was like, why is he trending? What did he do?
He's a cheeky bugger.
But he came on. I'm just going to the account. He's like testing, seeing if my Twitter is unblocked, which has 757,000 likes at the time right now. Then he tweets shalom with a smiley face.
Struth.
Oh my god! I can't.
My god!
I can't.
Just take his phone.
It's
just take his phone. Just take his phone. Someone take his phone.
Just delete the app. Press and hold, mate.
It's just
exit off.
It's incredible. So that's funny, and he's trending right now, 50,000 tweets.
Wow.
Another Twitter interesting thing.
The smiley face is the best part, maybe.
The smiley face is so good.
Easily the best part. Kanye's such a he's the best. So Elon tweeted 2 days ago, reinstate former President Trump. And he did a poll, yes and no. And there was 15 million votes, and it came to 52% yes, 48% no. So he retweeted that, goes, the people have spoken, Trump will be reinstated. And Trump is reinstated.
Man, the gun's relentless. It's ridiculous.
It's just so out of control. And the funny thing is, Trump is not using his account because he's using his own Truth Social now. So he's
using his burner phone.
Well, he could but he's not using the Trump account. Maybe a burner account.
Burner account. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
But he's not.
Oh fucking hell!
He's not going to come and use it. So pretty funny.
Trump has.
And he also announced he's running for president again. So, and he's saying some like fucked up shit.
Do you see the meme I sent you? This meme, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, classic.
You know, Elon Musk tweeted that, right?
Did he?
He's the guy who tweeted this. Who tweeted the meme?
That's crazy.
So
Elon,
funny.
I just don't know how I feel about all of it anymore. I feel like
he's really turned the corner on the trustworthy and all the the forward thinking entrepreneur. Can't we know?
Yeah,
he's definitely turned the corner on it, on everything.
Like they're gonna take away all the verified people unless you paid for it. They said. So notice we're gonna lose our check mark, which pisses me off because that was earned. Like we got that.
I was gonna say, if you earn it, why is it getting taken?
It's pretty fucked up, and you can't change the name because I've got.
Can't change your name, right?
Or they'll take it away from you, and I don't know if that's been reversed yet. So I'm scared to put like Relentless Deluxe out now. I just got my last single there. Rome was the last one I dropped. So like,
yeah, right.
I didn't know I wouldn't have done it. So that is pretty interesting. So we'll see what happens from there if Trump keeps going back on Twitter and whatever. But
he will
probably eventually.
He can't help himself. He can't help himself.
Particularly because he's running again, so he's going to want to say he was already saying some inflammatory things about death sentence for drug dealers and shit, and obviously that's a dog whistle for people of color who are typically in harder positions in life, so they don't have a lot to turn to. So then more people of color are being drug dealers on that lower level. They're the ones who get caught, not the higher up ones. And obviously, every background is involved in that shit. But what he's really saying is some more fucked up shit. So I have some friends who are Trumpers, and I asked them what they thought of that, and they're like, "No, that's fucked up." So I feel like
Trump's fucked, man.
It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Yeah, but you can't lie. Cunt's entertaining as fuck.
Yeah. I saw an SNL skit about how Biden was voted for president, and then they were like, "Oh, but we're gonna miss out on the tweets from Trump and all the funny stuff and shit." And I was like, "It's kind of true. Like, it's kind of true.
You can't deny it. The cunt is hilarious.
He is funny as hell.
He doesn't care. I guess he just loaded and doing your thing, and man. I used to really, really hate him, and I kind of just more like. I think he's funny now. It's just it's not harmless necessarily all the time, but like there was some stuff that he did that was good. I think that's where it came from when you actually like non-biased look at it, because I was mad biased against him since the beginning. Like fuck him forever, as we all were. Like when you actually look at the things he did arguably a better job in a lot of ways than the people in charge now. So Wasn't all bad. Wasn't obviously it wasn't all good, but wasn't as bad as maybe we thought. That's all. Trump 2024. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Use that in the clip.
Well,
shit cunt.
Yeah,
shit
sorry.
cunt.
That's me. Sorry, guys.
.com/you, mate.
Okay, so that's that shit. What else is good? I saw when I was looking at Twitter, there's like RIP Legend is trending, and there's a dude who played the White Power Ranger, who's like the guy with the long hair, like tied back. He passed. Apparently, he killed himself.
Oh,
which is pretty fucked up. So I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see if there's any more information. But I don't know. Did you guys? I think I was saying earlier, like me and Nosh were probably a little old to take it seriously when Power Rangers dropped. But Dan, you were.
Yeah, I watched Power Rangers. I watched I watched movies and I watched a lot of the animated series growing up.
Okay.
I remember watching this one movie where it was all about the Red Ranger and it had loads of different Red Rangers. I remember watching that one. But I don't remember much about the other Power Rangers. I obviously know about the colors, but I don't know
like what
they mean, kind of thing, And I know like they have certain special colors. Like I know the white and black Power Ranger isn't always there, and I'm pretty sure there's a gold one who isn't always there as well, but sometimes is there. So and I know the red is always the best. He's like the leader, so. Like I don't know. I remember growing up watching it. I remember watching that and Transformers, like the cartoon one, but I just don't remember much about either of them.
Gotcha. So it wasn't like hugely impactful. So
yeah. It was
probably like somewhere between our age groups. The people. Yeah. Okay.
I was probably watching other things like Ninja Turtles or something.
Yeah.
I fucking love Ninja Turtles.
Gangs, that was the G shit. I'm glad that was because we were of that age when that came out. So for that to be like, we would have been, I don't know, what was it, like 88, 89, something like that. So we would have been whatever, 7, 8, 9, something like that. And fucking for that to be popping 10 years later, I guess, when you were squeezed out, just a young little cunt just out here. That's pretty dope. Ninja Turtles all day. Gang. Let's go. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Fucking, this is a serious question.
Raphael, because he turned into Shredder one time and he was like super evil. It was fucking sick. He's just crazy. And I like his weapons. They're katanas, right? The little knives.
I believe so, yeah.
The size.
That's it, size. Yeah. He's so sick. Favorite. He's just so angry. I just love it. He's just such a sick character.
That was Notion's one too. Yeah.
Nice. What was yours?
You had what? Oh yeah, we had the little statues of them. Yeah,
the foot tall dolls, and they had weapons and shit. They had material bands and headbands, like waistbands and headbands and shit.
They were pretty good.
Even though my favorite color was blue, my favorite character was Raphael, and I bangs with Leonardo heavy pause. But like I still went with Raph.
Yeah, Leo's.
I like the size of weapon because it's multi-useful and it's pretty gangster too. But
you can do a lot of damage with that two-hander. Boom, boom, boom.
You can. The
Pause.
Yeah, exactly. You can
you can do a lot of damage with this.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the clip?
You guys. Hey.
Yeah, go on
then. Pause. Leonardo was my favorite. I think just because he ran the thing.
I didn't like Leonardo because he was too much of a good guy.
Oh, he's a bit pussy hole, eh?
Too much of a good guy. If you're that much of a good guy, you're kind of boring.
Bit of a
he was still cool.
Should have been Donatello, like RZA would.
Should have been Donatello because he was just like, fuck it. He just did not give a fuck.
He's the wise cunt.
No, it wasn't Donatello. Wait, Michelangelo was the one who loved pizza, right? He was just like skateboarding, loving pizza.
He was the one I think we all really liked as a kid, really, before you decided on one. It's the obvious one that you want to like bangs with.
He's so cool.
Orange is not a bad color too. Still,
that's all right. I don't mind a bit of orange.
I don't mind.
Orange. Bit of fucking orange. All right. Well, fucking that's beautiful. What else we got, cunts? We talked about okay. Big Sean and Janae Aiko had a human child together.
Yes.
Oh, word! Congrats on having a root and making a thing. That's good.
Yeah. Let's clap. Daniel's prompting a clap right there. I think he's right. Yeah. On your cunts. Fucking good on you. Did anyone see what the name was?
Baby.
Maybe I think C. I think.
Let
me check.
That's a cool name.
Has to be a classy name.
I think
Let's see if we can guess.
If your mum's name's Janae, which is a beautiful name, it's gonna be something else like sick, like fucking
Gary.
Yeah, Gary's the sick one.
Okay,
Gary's good.
Nice one, easy. You can't name a kid. Okay, make sure I help you.
No, cunt. I'm fucking naming it. All right, hang on. It's got Big Sean with his top off, putting the kid to the chest. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Put the name of the fucking
photo.
Oh, you can't see
Noah.
Ew, I gotta mate Noah.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Noah.
Yeah. Wow, shit.
I'm joking.
You're a cunt. Yeah, no, we're both got mates Noah.
We do actually.
They can both fuck off. No,
they can both fucking.
I don't know a single person named Noah.
Fucking
love them all.
Thank the infant Lord for that one, mate. Jesus fucking Christ.
Truth me, doodle.
Fucking get that dog up here.
Cunts.
So anyway, fucking good on you for leaving it in. Dan's got some news about NAYVADIUS.
Oh yes, big news. I don't know if everyone's ready though.
Drum roll.
It's really big.
Oh, I don't have a drum roll. I have.
Do we have a drum roll?
I have a party noise.
Okay, that's fine. He's changing his surname, his government surname, to NAYVADIUS Cash.
Let's go. Oh, I need to change. Fuck, man, we need so much sound effects.
So many.
NAYVADIUS Cash, eh?
NAYVADIUS Cash. It's just beautiful. I just love the first name. I don't even give a fuck about the surname. The first name, NAYVADIUS, is just the best thing. That is the best name I think I've ever heard.
Be his artist name. Why has he even got anything else? He should be a one-name person like Prince or Kylie or Madonna or Cunt or something like that. You know what I mean?
Would you listen to him more if his name was NAYVADIUS?
Yes.
Honestly, I give him a little more regal respect.
I would too.
That's a pretty prestigious name if I'm being straightforward.
That is a sick name.
I met a dude last year.
I feel like he's wearing a blazer wherever I talk to him. NAYVADIUS, he's like, he turns from the bookshelf and he's got like a purple blazer with like an emerald blazer with some like gold lining. And he's like, yes, sir. And we're like, an astute cunt, I like but he's got like fat braids, looks like a mad cunt too. Depends. And dripped in things.
Toxic.
And he's like toxic.
I love it.
What a piece of shit.
What a worst cunt going. I met a guy called Dontavius. It's like Dante, but Vius.
Dontavius is cool.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. I saw
like spontaneous, but not.
Yeah.
But not.
That is so sick. I've been thinking about really cool names recently, and there's this footballer called Crysencio.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I'm just like, I just love it. It's just so good.
If you had a kid, what would you call it?
Probably
NAYVADIUS Crysencio.
Probably NAYVADIUS. I'm thinking NAYVADIUS.
What about just cunt?
Oh, that's different. I like that. That's really unique. I love that.
I always wanted a dog called cunt. That's me, cunt.
You need to train Barrington to respond to cunt.
No, you can't.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh yeah, he's a good boy. He's like too cute to do all that shit too.
Don't violate the cute boy. He's a good
I'm
boy.
gonna be good to him. It's okay.
He's a nice little man.
He's a good boy.
Sweet
little boy. Okay, and it's also NAYVADIUS' birthday, Daniel. For fuck's sake.
Yes, his birthday. He's 39 today, guys. Toxic King. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
let's give him.
Everyone's 39 this month.
November 39, 83 is the year. You know what I'm saying? 83, get a dog up. Yeah, great year. So much happened.
Such a good year. I love that year. Yeah, I love that.
He was like not even about, innit? Like
it wasn't even a thought.
You were just a glimmer in your father's ball sack. Shouts to Terry.
A glimmer of dust in the stratosphere of the semen sack.
Shouts to his nuts.
Shouts to Terry's nuts. Shoot him a text.
Yo, shouts to your nuts.
Shouts to your nuts, Uncle Terry.
Popping me through the ting at the right time, eh? Like, could have been a nanosecond later, mate. You could have been like,
I'm saying though, it could, it might have been another cunt in there. You fighting against him, like, yeah, can't, yeah, nah, it's my egg, it's my fucking egg, mate. Fuck off, you could have been fighting.
I reckon it might have been a hip and shoulder towards the end.
Oh yeah.
To make,
Dan would have been a vicious sperm.
Still am.
My fault. This is my fault.
Is the
skip this.
episode called Vicious Sperm?
Vicious Entry. No.
Dan saw the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. Tell us about that, you fucking
Yes, it was fucking beautiful. It was incredible. So good. Like, a lot of people had problems with it because it was essentially the plot. Well, I don't know if you guys are gonna watch it, but it's kind of like
I'm gonna see it, but don't fucking spoil it for any kind.
there's no spoilers, no spoilers, no
One of
spoiler
those things
review.
you have to see at the
But-
cinema. Like, if I'm gonna watch it,
like,
abroad,
it's
go to the cinema for sure.
it's actually beautiful, and like a lot of people had a problem with it because it was essentially they put two tribes against each other, and people are like, "Oh, this is like the main arc of this movie. It's not even about." And the reason they're against each other is because the US, and everyone's like, "Oh, no one's fighting the US though. Like, what's going on? Why did they make the movie? Why did the movie make two tribes, two groups of people who are like, already oppressed within the movie, fight each other?" And everyone, to me, it made sense for the storyline, but I did see why people had the issue. But other than that, the movie was actually incredible, and I'm still in my head thinking, I don't know if I prefer the first or the second one. Like, it was actually that good. It was so good. Yeah, and like it was beautiful because they addressed like Chadwick dying and everything, and they had like a funeral for him in the movie.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful, and it was so good because it wasn't necessarily about being sad. It was more about like the celebration of his life, and there was like the whole of Wakanda was dancing, wearing beautiful white outfits. It was just so sick, music and everything. It was incredible. Such a good movie. I loved it.
Did you get Misty?
Missed it a little bit, just a little bit. I put on the windscreen wipers a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, sorry, Mel, there's something in my eye.
Sorry, my eye. But it was so good. Like, you should watch it.
You're throwing on W's and
the Wakanda. What do you mean? Oh no, it's the chess thing.
I know. It's not dubs.
Yeah, that's. Oh, is that a W?
I don't know. It's not. That's what they do. But I'm saying throwing on dubs because it's W is Wakanda. But like
that makes sense.
I know they don't. Yeah, I'm just kind of
No, it landed.
Throwing it out there, throwing darts at the board, mate. Just
chat.
putting them out there.
Dubs in the chat. Put an eggplant in the chat if you agree with
Eggplants in the chat. Eggplants in the chat.
Eggplants in the chat if you got a Woody. Let's go.
Love it. Fucking all right, beautiful. I'm definitely gonna see that. What else do we have here? I had this. I found this thing on when I was looking for the new music on Hip Hop by the Numbers. Shouts to Ben, and he had on November 20th, which is today that we're filming. There are about 7 albums that are having anniversaries. Actually, now I'm looking at it, I don't really give that much of a fuck about any of these albums, but I'll say it anyway. 2001, Ghostface Killer, Bulletproof Wallets dropped, so that's 21 years. Fuck. 2001, G-Dep, Child of the Ghetto, who I never really got into. I know he had that song Special Delivery, but I never really listened to his stuff. That was also 01. In 2007, Freeway, Free at Last dropped. I don't know which album that is, though. Is that the one with What We Do on it? No. Actually, no, definitely was not, because we were listening to that in 03, so that shit would have come up 2000 or something, 2001. 2012, Styles P, Hardest MC Project. 2015, E40, Poverty and Prosperity. Also 2015, Freddie Gibbs, Shadow of a Doubt, and finally 2015, Jadakiss, Top 5 DOA. So when I looked at it, I didn't read the list because I thought it was going to be stuff I cared about more. But you know what? It's not really about that, because it's not about what we care about. It's what everyone cares about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Speaking of stuff that I didn't get into, I want to address the movies that I spoke to you about that I never watched, and I want to know why I need to watch them.
Okay.
Chopper, Fight Club, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. I don't know what these things are about, guys. Come on.
So we were talking, just for context, we were in a chat. We were talking about specifically, it was something about a movie. How did it start? But we were saying
5 movies of just joking shit. Me and you were talking about just funny moments.
Right.
And we listed our top 5.
Yes, and we put
and then Dan's I haven't seen half or all of these.
Half of them, yeah.
Okay. I would probably argue they're all sort of like they're not like niche
culty.
movies. It's a weird combination though that we like of films. Cult classics is a pretty good way to describe it for some of them. So like the first one, he said Friday. So you've never seen Friday with Ice Cube, Chris Tucker?
I think I have.
Okay.
I think I have.
So that was 1995.
Timeless.
It's a
good year.
You might have seen some clips. You would know the meme where it's like, damn, and they're sitting. Chris Tucker's got
yes.
Ebo. Yeah.
Neighborhood bully and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you would definitely have seen clips or parts from it. But yeah, that movie is just like a kind of like a classic sort of hip hop culture movie because it's set in I can't remember what neighborhood, like California, just like a few days of in LA, and could be Inglewood, could have been Compton or something like that. And it was lighthearted, pretty ridiculous, lots of classic lines. Like it came out like I bought the VHS tape of it, so it was like then we bought the DVD of it type shit because we watched it all the time. It was like the movies that I mentioned when me and Nosh got high as fuck in our early 20s. That was the was it. You get home after doing stuff and you get extra high and we make popcorn because it's fun and you just like can't stop eating it.
Yeah, play pool, chuck a movie on.
Yeah, it's classic shit. So Friday is like best. It was Ice Cube's, I think. Well, he'd been in Boys in the Hood, but it was his first maybe like really leading role. Like he was the main character that I think he wrote as well, so he was really involved in it as opposed to just being an actor. Put a lot of people on, like Tiny Lister, who played Debo, that Nosh mentioned earlier. What's his name? Bernie Mac was in it. Regina King. Regina King? Yeah. Just it was dope. Every character. John Witherspoon, rest in peace, was in there. And Bernie Mac also, rest in peace. It's just cool, man. A lot of very, very... I know the dude who played Ezel, AJ Johnson, I think his name is, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. That shit.
150,000. Yeah, but I'll sell it right now for $20.
And Emma for $1. It was the best. So that was Friday. Chopper is an Australian movie about Mark Chopper Reed, who was like they call it a standover man in the maybe 80s, who's got all these covered in shit prison tats and had this big sort of handlebar mustache, and he was hilarious. It's just so funny. So Eric Bana, who everyone knows maybe like the Hulk, he was just like an Aussie cunt who fucking was on television doing sketch comedy and stuff. So he just got really big. And so we grew up watching him, and he played Chopper in this movie, which I think would have been 99, 2000, something like that. Yeah. And it's pretty dark, but it's funny. Like, it's dark as lots of violence and shit because it's jail.
It's darker than we would think.
Yeah.
What showed people that it's like, oh, and you find this funny?
Yeah. I think I remember Mum and Dad watching it.
Yeah, some people they really just don't get it because it's like you also need to know like where Eric Bana's coming from, and there's a lot of his own sort of comedy sketch sort of character being brought into elements of the Chopper Reed part because Mark Brandon Chopper Reed is actually a funny cunt like you said before, and
he was Eric a comedian.
He's kind of Eric Bana's brought that into the character as well, and so like. It's hard to like figure out whether he's being like an actual nutter or is he trying to be funny. So some people try to show them because it's very dark.
Very dark, and people got mad because he's an actual criminal, and he had this career afterwards as a celebrity.
Yeah, kind of got glorified a little bit
because he killed people, but he only killed drug dealers, and he never got any time. He did a lot of jail time, but none of it was for murder. But he admitted everyone knew that he killed. It was for like theft or some other bullshit.
Robbery and stuff.
Robbery, exactly. So I don't know. It's just like a fucked up movie. I definitely maybe over Christmas we could check that one because I think that'd be fun.
It's definitely in our R-rated category of movies that I'd recommend to people.
Yeah, it's very, and there's so many quotables from it. It's the best.
Am I old enough to watch it?
Soundtrack. Great makeup and shit. It's a good snapshot of Australia in the fucking 80s and shit because that's all. Is it the 70s? It's the 80s when they're talking about it. Yeah,
in Melbourne specifically.
When exactly. So it's fucking hilarious because like the clothes they're wearing, the venues they're going to, the cars they're driving, like when they go to Bojangles and shit, like just the people in the club and stuff. It's piss funny.
Yeah,
it's so like it's like a Tarantino-esque detail how everyone's just like so authentically dressed because it's shot in the, like C said, like in 99, 2000, whatever it is, by those cunts, and just they did such a great job with capturing that. So it's piss funny from all kinds of angles, but very, very culty joint.
Yeah, for sure. You were gonna say something, Dan? Sorry, we kept talking. You said something like,
Am I old enough to watch this movie?
Yes.
Now
Just
do I have your approval?
ask your mum still.
But you got to watch it with us because it's gonna be funnier for you if we're there.
Yeah, because if you have questions, and then we can explain it properly, and you actually might find it funny or just get what's going on.
Yes.
It would probably just remind me of 1980s Melbourne.
Yeah, because
you've been there.
You know it well. You know it well.
Oh yeah, I know it well.
What was the third movie? Fight Club.
Fight Club.
You haven't seen Fight Club, eh?
Never seen Fight Club.
Are you familiar with one at all?
Let me go on IMDb.
So it's Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, and it was the one where they have this underground fight club of dudes who just a way to get out your aggression and
instead of going to therapy.
Yeah, instead of going to therapy or
focus
gym
groups and all kinds of things.
Yeah, and dudes are just really enjoying it. It's pretty raw, and it's just you go until you're out, and then you keep going. You get pretty fucked up, and
cunts love a good box in the head.
Cunts were loving it. Exactly right. You might have seen it was a book. I read the book actually. After like the movie, we were also around the same time as well. Just I don't know. It's just really well put together, and it's disturbing, and like I don't know. It's more. It probably even holds up better now, being how weird the world is. I feel like back then it felt like so far in the future, but now we're like a lot closer to the fucked up shit that's going on and stuff. And I don't know. It's cool. It's really well. Helena Bonham Carter's in it. She's great. Everyone's just weird. It's like, yeah, she's fantastic. It's just really like A1 acting. It was a movie that put me on to Brad Pitt because you just think he's some pretty boy actor that all the chicks love, but he's fucking hilarious and he's amazing. Like he's got to be one of the best of all time.
Solid actor, yeah.
Yeah. So when you see him in this, it's so good, man. Like it's fucking fantastic.
Because people caught on to Brad Pitt like Ocean's 11 and shit, but Fight Club was definitely one of his defining roles. It's like because he definitely got his roughneck shit going on. So yeah.
So that was that one. What were the other ones, dude?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That was where the convo came from.
Tonight, for sure.
I think what happened was, I remember this now. No, you sent a reel to our group chat, and it was part from the beginning of it. Exactly. Jay was doing this stupid song in the beginning, and then Dan was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then we were saying it's one of the best movies of all time, along with Boom Boom Boom. So there's in that clip there was like the tall guy with the long hair, and then like blonde hair, and then the sort of shorter, fatter guy with dark hair.
Yeah.
He's there you go. He's
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's that was good. That was perfect. His name is Kevin Smith, and he is a comedian and a filmmaker, and he did a whole series of movies and a writer in, I want to say, mid to late 90s and over a period of maybe 10 years. So he did, I think the first was called Clerks, and it's all like the same characters, but they're different movies. So he uses the same actors and everything. There was Clerks, there was Dogma, that wasn't the second one. Mallrats, I think that might have been, that was the second one, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Dogma, and then I think Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So like they were just, it's mostly comedy. You'll recognize a bunch of the actors from
Saving Silverman.
Sorry?
Saving Silverman, didn't he have something to do with that? Wasn't he in that? He wrote it? And he had something to do with it?
You know what,
Chasing Amy? Saving Silverman.
Chasing Amy. That was the one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's done a lot of them, but in that sort of like, there you go, here's the order. Clerks, Mallrats, so 94, 95 was Mallrats, Chasing Amy was 97, so good memory.
Nice.
And he's the director, writer, and editor on almost all of these. 99 was Dogma, 2001 was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, then 2004, Jersey Girl, 2006, Clerks 2, 2008, Zack and Miri Make a Porno. I forgot about that.
That's a good one. I didn't think he was part of that, so that's a good one.
And then all the rest of it, not even really worth talking about. But those were like his run of movies. So it's like it's hard, I guess it's a little difficult to sort of. It's just stupid comedy and lots of quotable lines. And like Jay and Silent Bob are like stoners who are like idiots, so they always say dumb shit. Like the best part was, and Ben Affleck is in it and everything, and Matt Damon.
Oh, wow.
and they're so funny because it's just straight comedy. So it's the same as it's seeing them like out of their typical element, and
they're being like college boys and like just being stupid.
Yeah, and like it's just like they decide that I don't know how to describe it. They made a movie in Hollywood. Miramax made them. They were the studio for this. So then Miramax in the movie made a movie about Jay and Silent Bob, and Ben Affleck taught them what the internet was, and they saw people talking shit, and they got really mad at it, and they went and took the movie back and got a bunch of money and went around fighting all the people who talk shit about them on the internet. It was just very funny. And it's because they're so ridiculous. It's so dumb, but it's so fun. Dude, I think the common thread through all of this is marijuana, like, and copious amounts of it. We were high as fuck around that time. Like, we were smoking all the time. Like, I didn't keep it going, but that was like the highest part of my life, I'd say. So all of these movies were extra funny because of that.
Okay.
So maybe you'd watch it and be like, huh, these guys are fucked, but maybe it's gonna be lit. I don't know. And
well, maybe we should drink and watch it then.
Drink some edibles.
Oh yeah, drink some edibles. Fuck yeah, hey, shots, hey.
Hey,
there's fucking weed stores on every corner in this bitch, so you know, nice and easy to cop. So that was how they get down. And speaking of that, do we want to? No, I kind of want to watch them with you though. I was gonna say, you know how we're doing the thing where we're
I know. No, I want to watch it with you.
Yeah. So, should we do an album? Did we do an album last time? Like an album or two?
No, we haven't done one.
How do you feel about that? Is that interesting to you still, or are you kind of over that?
I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down still.
Should we just do it one, or should we give you a couple?
Give me one.
Okay. Notice, what are you thinking? What was the last one we gave you then for...
The last one, if I remember, because I probably would have downloaded it. Who is Jill Scott and ICYMI?
Did you listen to those?
Yeah.
Did we talk about it?
Both were amazing. I think we must have. Like, it was a while back.
Yeah, I think it was like, before the break.
Yeah. Like, it was before you even showed... Remember, you showed me at Tiff's mom's house, you showed me DJ Quick, Safe and Sound.
Yeah.
You showed me that album, and I downloaded it and listened to it. And so it was before that. And that to me seemed to be like a while back.
You came up multiple trips with us throughout the summer. We were there a lot together. Yeah. So I think there might have been probably before we stopped filming. Okay. Oh, sorry, after we stopped filming. I know what you mean. Okay. So you listened to Safe and Sound because that's a classic. That would have been a good one, actually.
Yeah, let's do it.
Banger.
Yeah. Some of the misogyny is a little rough to hear in all that 20. What was that? 95, I think. So what's that?
Let me see. It says here.
27. Yeah, 27 years. Fucking Christ, we are old, bro.
Yeah, you guys are.
Calm yourself.
Ancient. Hey, calm yourself, all right? Not you.
Calm yourself.
Okay, what's a good album then? Let's just give one then to make it easier. So we did a bit of stuff from like The Roots. We did shit from. Did we do Cypress Hill? Yeah, we did.
Cypress Hill. Yeah, we done Cypress Hill.
Okay. Did you say most, Nosh?
Yeah, we've done Did you do like Black on Both Sides? Did you do
Black on Both Sides then?
Let me check.
Because that could be a good one if not. Particularly because, they just performed with Dave Chappelle on SNL. They did a couple of new songs.
Yes. I listened to the Most Def album. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dead Prez, Let's Get Free. Have we done that?
That's a good one, yeah.
No.
Fuck. Please, that's what we're doing. That was from 2001. That is, okay. I would have to say, top 5 rap albums for me of all time. It's that good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think it's essentially a perfect album. It's just so sick, man. And it's fucking crazy. They were talking all like, how would you describe it? Like, not conspiracy stuff. It's more like, how would you describe it, bro? Noosh.
I have no idea. Just kind of like motherfuckers.
It's like Black Panther type shit. Like very like
militant from the gutter, ahead of the curve.
But militant is in like Malcolm X, like not Martin Luther King passive stuff, like as in fuck motherfuckers up type shit.
Yeah. More passive aggressive kind of music.
Not passive at all. Like it's
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Beats is sick. You know the song Hip Hop from that one. Like here.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The rest of them, I'm not sure if you know, but it's like very like one of my favorite songs up there is called "They Schools." It's just how the school like education system is fucked, and they're all lying to you. The teachers are telling you bullshit, whitewashed history, and just the way they say stuff. They're so sick. They got like a joint called "Be Healthy."
All the credit scams as well.
Sorry,
the credit card scams and like
that was hell yeah off RBG, I believe. I don't know if I talked about that on this album. That was a song where they talk about robbing a pizza guy and all that sort of stuff with the Jay-Z remix. So that was like revolutionary but gangsta. But Let's Get Free had like the first song was I'm an African, like I'm African. So like, you know, they're represented for their lineage. They got joints about fucking like it's kind of conspiracy, like the hooks, like I don't believe Bob Marley died from cancer, like shit like that. So like it's shit like that. Fuck, it's just so sick, man. I feel like I'd love to hear what you think about this one. I feel it was it's probably the album that inspired me the most to earlier on when I was in the groups and stuff. I didn't do it as much on my solo shit, but I did a lot of that type of music, like anti-government conspiracy, whatever you want to call it, shit. And a lot of it was inspired from that. It's just fire, man. Really, really dope. I think that would be a good one. Okay. Let's run with that.
Nice.
And the other one I was thinking that's along those lines is Immortal Technique. Have you heard of him?
True. No.
Let's see. Okay. He's
very
like
very detailed MC. He's like a Latin dude.
Yep.
He really just goes at length explaining, like, you know, political situations with, like, you know, certain like quote unquote criminals who got caught for whatever. Like he explains government shit really well and he deep dives and
total different like the way the Dead Prez does it. Like it's exactly what Nosha said, but it's like the album Revolutionary Volume 2. That was the best one. It had like we used to get also remember Nosha, like the Soul District days. We used to get like Wild High in the studio and listen to that shit too. And it was just like, you're just like, what the fuck? He's going to get killed saying this shit. Like, he says it
he can't,
really aggressively. And, like, it's pretty, like, it's cool as well. That would probably be something else alongside that. Maybe next week we could do that one.
Okay.
That was 2001 as well. Good time for, 2003, my bad.
Good time.
And with that, then, cunts, basically we're wrapped. We're perfect on time. Get that up.
Oh, wow.
Wrap no bandage.
I didn't even want a bandage, not even like Nosha's neck. Doesn't even need a bandage anymore. Shit.
Doesn't even need it.
Hopefully next time.
You know the vibe.
See.
Yes, it'd be all dead. Gonzo. Ready? There we go. Get that dog up here. Daniel, hang on. Which order do we do this in?
Do I
say
it's Notion?
Yeah.
Okay. Notion. Where can everyone find you online? Why did I forget that?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm in the middle.
Hi.
At Notion Baby on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. At Notion MTB on Instagram. At Illnote Studios on Instagram and Facebook. IllnoteStudios.com. NotionBeats.com. Get a dog up ya. Stick things inside of your
November
body.
deals.
And if you want to give me a shout for mixing, mastering, or production, fucking, I'll talk to you. I'll give you a massage and I'll give you some free shit that fucking sort you out, mate. Let's fucking go.
Fucking be it.
Nice.
Dan?
Dan Johnson on Instagram, Twitter, and HCFGXMING. I'm trying to get to 1.5k followers before Christmas, innit? So that'll be a nice little Christmas present, innit? So come on, guys.
There you
go. Please.
Go on, Ed. Go on, Ed. Follow Daniel.
Go on, then.
You can find me at CWEFOR on Twitter and Facebook, and CTMF on fucking at CTMF on Facebook. It's Twitter and Instagram, and then it's Facebook and TikTok. I can't even think. This was a 2 milligram drink. I'm not even high. Like
off your tits.
You are finished.
Ruined the podcast. It's over.
You're done.
Gonzo, scrap it.
Canceling you.
Every cunt fucking. Make sure, get that Relentless Deluxe. Check that out everywhere you listen to music. December 16th as well. Buy Toxic City Volume 2 dropping. And then that's all the music I have up my sleeve. Then we're going to make new shit. So, Notion, see your Notion album coming 2023. Dogs in you. If everyone enjoyed the mother flipping episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell.
Ding!
So you know when the new drops. Follow us everywhere at The Movement Fan. We drop every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts because only sick cunts do that, and I believe all of you are sick cunts. Oh, I forgot to mention, Barrington got his first puppuccino today.
Fuck off.
I went to a Third Wave Cafe in Burlington. We found one there randomly. It was lit, and they mentioned it, so I asked for one. It's really just whipped cream in a cup. So his head, because he's got a small head, his whole fucking head's in this coffee cup. He's like,
comes out like a fucking
loved it, and his whole shit was covered in it. So every time like I'm smelling him on the pod, he just smells like whipped cream. Very funny.
Wow, what a beauty!
Shouts to Barrington. Shouts to y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to our Americans.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving and shit.
Get a dog up, y'all.
Woof
your roll cunts. Dog.
Woofy woofy.
Dog.
Doggy Johnson.
Dog up you.
Fucking cunt.
Dog up you. Cunt. Get a fucking dog. Dog
woof.
up
Dog
you.
up your mate.